Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus. Come on in the room. Holy shit. Hurry up and get in the room right now. Because it's crazy. That nigga went back to the dirty couch. I'm sorry, I'm hyped right now, yo. I woke up to some shit. Come on in the room. Jesus. Come on in the room. Angela Pickles. Peace and welcome. Yo, I think that's a creative name because ain't that the name of Angelica's mom on Rugrats? Wasn't her name Angela Pickles? Neek with BTV first in the building. What's up, sis? Yo, today we can't get jiggy with this shit. But I had to put the black one on today because we in black Air Force mode today. I know. I shaved. I look like a fucking baby. Fuck y'all. I was shaping it up and I nicked my shit. I was like, God damn it. I worked hard on that beard. I worked so hard on this beard. I know I'll be back in like 2 months. But this nigga went back to the dirty couch. Hurry up, get in the room, y'all. Hurry up and get in the room, y'all. Hurry up. Yup, that is her name, ain't it? Angela Pickles. That was one of my all-time. Rugrats is still one of my all-time favorite shows. I'll still be watching throwbacks. So, come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Jesus. Yo, when I saw that shit, y'all woke up, right? Shout out to Tar. Shout out to Tar Canoe. I woke up and I'm like, oh shit, Tar text me. I go look at the text message. I see the title of the video. Because you know how you first waking up in the bright phone in your eyes. Am I reading this right? Then when I put my glasses on, let my eyes adjust. Oh shit! Clicked on the link. Oh my God! Come on in the room. It's about to be a crazy night. That nigga went back to the dirty couch. We're in a state of desperation right now, y'all. That's like Dancing with the Stars. Going back to Saneter. Hey, Max, young Pharaoh ran back to Saneter. He's on Saneter right now. Talking about he joining back up with the HOK and all this other shit. Holy shit. That's like Dancing with the Stars. What Dave Chappelle say? Y'all see me like this? Waiting for them judges, getting critiqued on my cha-cha. My spirit is broken. That nigga's spirit is broken. It's over. That nigga ran back to the dirty couch. I can't believe it, y'all. I can't fucking believe it. I really can't believe it. Let me before they try to take it down, let me rip that. It's still live though, so I gotta wait. He owe everybody money. I wouldn't be surprised if he owed me some money, and I ain't never had nothing to do with him. He went back to Saneter, the dirty couch. That's equivalent to a celebrity, a washed-up celebrity doing Dancing with the Stars. Here at Pinky's, we can't get jiggy with this shit. I put the black one on today because we're in Black Air Force mode. I put the black one on today because we're in Black Air Force mode. We're in Black Air Force mode today. This thing seems so low. I just need to back up. But I want y'all to be able to see the we can't get jiggy with this shit here at Pinky's. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this road on the show. What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You are now tuned in to Ma'at TV. Most of y'all already know the routine, but if you don't, remember to hit that like button as you come in. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, this is your first time stopping by, rocking with your boy, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell and make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. Alright, family, the moment has arrived. Special rest in peace to the wisest man I ever knew, my good brother Quan Lewis. I know you watching over me, King. You'll never be forgotten and you'll always be missed. Peace in paradise. Quan Lewis. Special rest in peace to my little cousin, Grant Brown. You'll always be missed and you'll never, ever be forgotten, bro. I love you and I miss you. Peace in paradise. What's up, family? Shout out first before we get started. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Tar and his wife for whipping together those intros. I appreciate her work. She's worth every penny. That intro that you just saw was done by Tar Canoe, Nupu, and his wife. Appreciate y'all. Oh man, family. We ain't getting into the intellectual shit today. Today is Black Air Force mode. We at Pinky's today. We can't get jiggy with this shit. We are at Pinky's today. Right, family? We can't get jiggy with this shit. Time calls. I know desperate times calls for desperate measures. I understand that. But leaving Saneter and doing your own thing, then shitting on Saneter, then running back to him when you lose everything is equivalent to a washed up celebrity on Dances with the Stars standing there like this, waiting for them judges. What Dave Chappelle say? You ever see me on Dancing with the Stars like that, out of breath, waiting for them judges to critique me on my cha-cha? My spirit is broken. I woke up today to a text message from Tar. I'm so glad that I'm Tar. Thank you for this, because I probably wouldn't have saw it until later on, because I wasn't thinking about going on YouTube or anything or doing any lives tonight. I was going to take a break. I was going to rest. I was tired. I just woke up. So, oh man. This video is titled, Young Pharaoh returned to the HOK and goes one-on-one with Saneter. When I saw this shit, somebody come and look at this. Y'all know my face. Anybody want to take a wild guess what my face was when I saw this video? Anybody want to take a wild guess? Anybody in the chat right now want to take a wild guess on what my face was when I saw this shit? I know I wanted to get up and go outside, but I was knocked out. I ain't even gonna lie, I was dead to the world. I was in a coma. But y'all went to the park? Mm-hmm. Take a wild guess what my face was when I saw this shit.
You better be careful, little buddy.
You already know what my face was. You can see it better now. I got my beard going. When I was doing it with the beard, you really couldn't see it. You better be careful there, little buddy. So I ain't gonna do too much talking. We about to get into this. I want to see what the hell is going on.
Hear you. You let me from you, brother. You out over the internet, you know. That should be and everything. Without any further. Young T up in the building. Pharaoh, what's going on, Pharaoh?
What's up? Wait, I feel like I came in here ghetto. We said, hold on. Wait a minute, y'all know my newsroom get ghetto. But
you know, hey, did you see the people?
But as you know,
this nigga is happy as shit. Khalil, he went back. This is like Dancing with the Stars right now. It's like a washed up celebrity going on Dancing with the Stars. Look, wait for the judges. What did Chappelle say? You ever see me on that show like this? Waiting for them judges to critique me on my cha-cha. My spirit is broken. This nigga went back to the dirty couch. And he happy as shit. He really think he about to get back to the money. Now, Saneter, this man has been proven to have stolen $2 million from the community. Why the fuck are you back with him? Saneter, you just got your nose clean. You just got out of trouble. Why the fuck? You see? That you just keep telling us over and over that you don't give a fuck about the people for real. You don't give a fuck about the information. It's just a hustle to you. And anybody that can make you some money, whether they're genuine or scammers, you'll use them.
I built my platform down. You know, everybody, and I'm gonna say this, y'all.
I told you. He's happy to be back. He's happy. But just 2 months ago, he was talking about how Frankie did him dirty and throwing Saneter under the bus.
You better be careful, little buddy.
I think that was a setup for him to get Saneter's attention. So he can link up with Saneter and have a conversation, and he can army crawl back to Saneter, crawling right back to Saneter, begging, hands and knees, begging.
I'm happy you right now. Let the people know where you at so they can find you.
Damn, wait a minute. I'm not on my. I'm on Twitch right now, y'all. So I've been kicked off of YouTube. Actually, y'all see this?
You've been kicked off of YouTube because you owe them $40,000. You think that you were going to owe them money? This nigga thought he was going to sue YouTube, continue to keep streaming on their platform, expect them to pay him while he was simultaneously suing them. And then they went back and said, so when he lost 3 times, they went back and said, you wasted $100,000 of our money. We want you to pay our lawyers' fees. and he was ordered to pay the lawyer's fees. You thought you was gonna keep streaming on their platform, owing them $40,000, almost $40,000? You's a bold nigga.
The promoter in the I want to say the world. Be humble and I'm the best, not only the best black in the world, and if not.
How are you the best black attorney in the world and you went up against YouTube and lost all 3 times? See, this is the irresponsible shit that Saneter. Now you're desperate now, Saneter. It feels like you're desperate because now you're letting him come up there and make false claims. You know better than this. You know this nigga ain't never read a law book a day in his motherfucking life. But that is a fake smile Saneter going on. He like, he was like, huh? That was that. First, look at this. That's a real smile. But when he say black attorney, watch his smile change.
Not only the best attorney in the world, and if not, I'm gonna say the country and the reason.
Look, it went from he the best promoter, cheese, to I'm the best black attorney. What?
I'm bringing that up.
Look at his face.
I got.
Like, all right, now, come on. Look at. I want you to look inside Saneter's face. When look at his face right here. Look, this at this point, young Pharaoh is saying he's the best debate promoter in the world, and then young Pharaoh goes into saying he's the best black attorney in the world. Tar, I appreciate you. I played your that new intro that your wife made me too. Shout out to Tar, because if it wasn't for Tar, me waking up to that text message, I would have never known about this shit probably till tomorrow, because I wasn't even paying attention to YouTube. But look at Saneter's face when he calls him the best black debater. I want you to just focus on Saneter, and then watch his face change when he say best black.
Is the best debate promoter in the
face blush.
The best black attorney in the world, and if not,
now look at his face. What he say? He's like, oh, come on now, nigga. Come on now. Now you talking that shit. She definitely is dope. Your wife definitely is dope. I might need her to just edit my videos, period. Like, because I be breaking my lives down, and most of the time I don't have time to do it. Like, I'm doing it in between coming and going to work, or when I get home from work before I fall asleep. But I've been doing lives lately, so I haven't been having time to do it at all. I need somebody to do it. And I've seen her editing skills. She knows exactly what I want. I don't have to tell her much. Y'all asked me what you want. I just said, y'all, you know my theme. Throw some hieroglyphics up in there. Couple of my, quotes. And y'all whip that together so quick. Lady in red. She going out with this red dress on, looking like Lady in red. Never seen you look so good as you did tonight. Lady in red. You know that's a real song too. I never seen you look so lovely as you did tonight. Y'all, she going out in this red ass dress, looking like a strawberry daiquiri.
Because it's an all red party.
Oh man.
That's what her theme was.
Oh man, y'all gonna be up in there looking like a bunch of dirty tampons.
Basically.
Yo, lean in one more time. Lean in one more time. I want them to see. Look, y'all can see it. Lady in red. I've never seen you look so lovely as you did tonight. All right, let's get back into it.
I'm gonna say that the reason not only
Come on, man, you gotta listen.
Why I'm on Twitch, because we talking money right here. This is my complete case history indictment all the way last motion I filed out of jail. So, has any questions about who I am? I also got my rap sheet with our driver. What?
Why? Well, yeah. This is why. Yeah. Why is that important? We want to know that because you keep showing that you've been showing these packets for 2 years now. You have not released nail one of those packets. So why the fuck do you keep? It doesn't matter to us. You can have all a whole library of information. If you're not putting the information out, what the fuck does it mean to us? What does it mean to us? Right, that was an 80s song. I was like I said, I was born in 89, so I can call myself both, kinda. I can kinda call myself an 80s and 90s babies because technically I was born in the 80s, but my development period was 90s to early 2000s. I can tell you all about the 90s.
So the I'm on switch is because
Wait, hold on. Run that back. Every time look, I can't even get past the first couple things he's saying because he starts out full of shit.
I also got my rap sheet, which contains every charge I ever recorded in my life. Now, why is that important? One thing I've never done is put my money. The reason
one thing you have never done is play with your money.
You better be careful, little buddy.
One thing you have never done is play with your money.
Oh my God. Oh hell
no. Nigga, we just watched you literally play with your money and lose it. You go to the strip club every day, you broke as fuck, and you still in the strip club. That is the definition of playing with your money. Whew.
I'm on Twitch. Susan just down from YouTube. Okay, they were being racist because I exposed Nancy, Obama, and anybody else you could so-called each state as well as the violating black people's rights, human rights violations. I'm ready to go to the United Nations right now if they want to go. But not only doing that, I caught a million human trafficking and child sacrifice in the background. And to prove it, not only do I have a PowerPoint presentation in here that I put together of her involvement with it and everything she did, I have every single transcript from my lawsuit proving that I won it, even though I was wrongfully denied because the judge was a Jew. And that's also an interesting conflict because if I'm saying the Jews,
that's a false statement because we have every transcript of the lawsuit, and you lost 3 fucking times. What are you talking about? You didn't win no goddamn lawsuit. You went up against them. First, you filed the wrong lawsuit. 2 times you filed the wrong lawsuit. 3rd time you got it right. All 3 times you went in there without a lawyer and lost. What are you talking about? You didn't win no lawsuit. You owe them money. You owe YouTube money. What the fuck are you talking about? You talking about because their lawyer was a Jew. What the fuck they got, bro?
Not all of them, but supposedly George Soros is a terrorist and he's wrongfully taking me down. And then you put me in front of a Jew that's being paid by George Soros to throw my lawsuit at the guy. Then that right there further proves my point. But I said to say this. That's why I'm not on YouTube.
Wait a minute. You see the double talking right there? You didn't hear what he just said? He just said, I have every transcript here proving I won my lawsuit. But the lawyer was a Jew and threw it out. George Soros was paying George Soros was a whatever, and he was allegedly paying the lawyer to throw the case out. So did you win it, or did you throw it out, or did you lose it? because throwing the case out means you lost. So did y'all not catch that? Did y'all not catch that? He's double talking right in front of your eyes.
Interesting conflict because of the Jews, not all of them, but some.
Look at this comment. This sucker ass ninja is the reason the entire conscious movement was derailed. Nah, I can't rock with young degenerate. They not feeling that, nigga. You thought you was gonna creep back over to Saneter, it was all gonna be peaches and cream. Sit your dumb ass down. Listen to what he just said, y'all.
Because the judge was a Jew from the Golden Nations right now. When you could thumb in his down, okay, they were being racist because I exposed Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and anybody else you could think of in the so-called deep state as well as the feds, but not only violating black people's rights, which are human rights violations. I'm ready to go to the United Nations right now if they want to go. But not only doing that, I'm doing pedophilia and human trafficking and child sacrifice in the background. And to prove it, not only do I have a PowerPoint presentation in here that I put together of her involvement with it and everything she did, I have every single transcript from my lawsuit proving that I won it, even though I was wrongfully, the judge was a Jew. And that's also an interesting conflict because if I'm saying the Jews, not all of them, but some of them, specifically George Soros, is a terrorist and he's wrongfully taking me down, and then you put me in front of a Jew that's being paid by George Soros to throw my lawsuit in the garbage, then that right there.
So did you win it, or did George Soros pay the lawyer pay the judge to throw it away? Nobody's catching this double talking. They was racist, y'all. Nobody's catching this double talking. Just chilling. What's up, Shadow? What's up? No, but nobody's catching this. I'm the only one catching this. Put a 1 in the chat if you caught this shit. No, nobody saw it and seen this shit.
I said to say this. That's why I'm not on YouTube, y'all. Now I do come on here because some of y'all see me on here. I'm on here now for my Otten University page. No, excuse me. I think I'm on my Otten University page. I should be on my Young Pharaoh page. My YouTube name is Young Pharaoh. But long story short, I'm on that Young Pharaoh Inc. on Twitch. The same logo. Y'all all y'all got to do is go on Twitch, type in Young Pharaoh. You're gonna see my logo. I'm there. I'm already at.
Listen how fast he's talking. This nigga is high. He's excited. He thinks he's getting back into the conscious community. He think he just got back into the door.
Almost 5,000 followers, and we running it up. I'm running it up from Twitch.
All right, real quick. What I want to do is I definitely want to shout out Cynthia Rose for making this connection back. Shout out to my girl.
And follow. You notice he didn't say subscribers. Followers don't matter on Twitch. Followers do not matter on Twitch. It's the subscribers that would get you paid. He has no subscribers. On Twitch, you can have followers and subscribers. The followers mean it's like being a subscriber on YouTube. They'll get alerts that you're live, stuff like that. You know, your videos will pop up on their news feed. But subscriber is like Patreon. You pay for a subscription and you get exclusive content. He has 0 subscribers. Nobody is paying for it. So how are you running it up on Twitch if nobody is paying for your content? That makes absolutely no sense. Sharita, what's up? He running it up though.
Cynthia Rose, y'all probably know her by Ashe Divine. She changed her name and her real name. And she is Cynthia Rose. Shout out to my sister there for making this connection happen. And Young Pharaoh, is it a possibility that the reason why you got shut down is because you was going after a lot of powerful, important people, bro? You went after a lot of powerful, important people, man. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's definitely the reason.
And the reason was you were making defamation. That's defamation. That's defamation. And the fact that the matter of the whole situation is you got all that information from someone else. You did a live stream about getting the email of the packets, and then you printed the packets out, slapped your name on the front of it. You copied and pasted, put it on a PowerPoint, slapped your name on it, and made it seem like you did all the research. Somebody brought that to you. People were sending him information, and then he would take the information and say it was his.
A reason, definitely the reason, and I actually them all. I caught every last one of their ass. I actually did a job. This is no disrespect, but I got to flex because this was my community right
here. And you keep saying you caught them all. Bro, I've heard the same conspiracies. You know where I heard them from? Over there with the white folks. In the conspiracy section. What you did was you went over to the conspiracy section, stole their information, brought it over to the conscious community. That's all you did. This is what you do. You go over and steal information from certain sectors that the conscious community ain't hip on, and then bring it to the conscious community and be like, oh, I did it. This is my information. Here at Pinky's, we can't get jiggy with this shit.
here. They probably want me to look, but I ain't going up. Rich and running around and do that thing until I caught the country. I can't go up in that motherfucker. No matter
now
what.
You can't go up in that motherfucker. Now you against the white man again. But the white just 2-3 months ago, the white man ain't do nothing with you. You was about to do business with the white man when you was in your white neighborhood. I'm back here with the white man. You couldn't wait to rub that in our faces. Now you back down here with us. It's fuck the white man again. Look at Saneter's face. Come on, bro. Y'all both y'all niggas seem desperate right now. Saneter, what the fuck? You still got 100 and something thousand subscribers. What the fuck you got this low life on your channel for? This is desperation.
What state of the community? No matter what state my community is in, not just locally but worldwide. And me and Saneter finna get out here and really clean this shit up, so we don't need nobody trying to fuck our money up. But no matter what state our community is in currently, I know for a fact they the reason that.
Now you try to go get money with Saneter. Saneter, oh my God. Dirty Frankie. Hamp Doom, what's up, good brother?
This in that state. So no disrespect, I can't go up in there like that. But I ain't beefing with him. I got a shout out from Robert Steele. Who also was, and this is the crazy thing. This is crazy that Saneter say this. In 2016.
Y'all didn't catch that? Y'all didn't catch that? Notice when he's on his channel, he says he got a shout out from the CIA. But on Saneter's channel, he says, I got a shout out from Robert Steele. He can't pull that shit on Saneter's. He slipped up early and did that number one attorney shit, and they was roasting it. They was like, what, nigga? Let's see what this chat's saying. Let's see what the chat's saying real quick. Let's see what the chat's saying. Q brother, he's lost. Nah, 100% wrong. Man, where's Saneter at? Needs some straightening. If they lied about you, wait, no, I won't read that one. Buzz Lightyear. They said, this is Buzz Lightyear. Come in, Star Command. Yo, they roasting him in the chat. Prove your sources. They are roasting him. Our ancestors said it in its round. No, they talking about the flat earth. Yeah, we know the flat earth is flat. You wrong, bro. Don't nobody agree with him. Don't nobody want him up there. So he think he about to go to Saneter and go get some money. Like I said, Sharita, this is like Dancing with the Stars. Mina, Monet, this is like Dancing with the Stars right now. This is like a washed up celebrity that need a couple of dollars. What Tim Tones say? He need a couple of dollars. So he went on Dancing with the Stars. This is Dancing with the Stars right now. He think he's gonna come back over to the conscious community and go back over to the conscious community and no, I'm gonna say come back over to the conscious community because I'm a conscious person. I ain't part of that conscious community. I'm part of the whole, but not that. Not that shit. They got their own sector.
I did a presentation on human trafficking in Los Angeles called Secrets of the Occult. And I was showing of my distinct. You know, people from America, around the world, Norway, Denmark, and UK, how they sacrificing children in the temples and used CIA agent Robert David Steele's video as further proof and reference. And then he and all of this. In 2016, I did a presentation on human trafficking. This is better for to get out here and really clean this shit up so we don't need nobody trying to fuck our money up. But no matter what state our community is in currently, I know for a fact they the reason that it's in that state. So no disrespect, I can't go up in there like that. But I ain't beefing with him. I got a shout out from Robert Steele, who also was. And this is the crazy thing.
I got a shout out from Robert Steele. He know he can say I got a shout. He can go on his channel and lie and say he got a shout out from the CIA. But he know he can't pull that shit on Saneter channel. When he called himself the #1 attorney, they was roasting him, and he probably saw that shit. So he's not gonna go on. He's not gonna keep lying. Well, he's lying his ass off right now. He's lying, but he's not gonna give himself titles that he knows that these people in these are older people. He knows the people in Saneter chat are 30, 40 and up. They're not young. You can't go around talking that shit to them. So he not claiming he got Lunia, peace and welcome. He not claiming that he the real conscious community don't know them niggas at all. He not claiming that we know them, but we don't fuck with them. I don't got no problem with Saneter. I just look at you just proving my point right here by bringing this nigga back though. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Saneter is proving my point though. He definitely lying his ass off, but he can lie over there on his channel. That's what I was gonna say. He can lie over there on his channel, but he can't come over here talking about I got a shout out from the CIA. When Robert Steele, like I said, #1, the CIA cannot acknowledge that anybody, you would never know that you got a shout out from the CIA because nobody in the CIA is allowed to acknowledge that they're in the CIA. 2, if Robert Steele was in the CIA, he was disgraced from the CIA, and he wasn't a part of the CIA when he shouted young Pharaoh out. So that technically, you did not get a shout out from the CIA. Stop harassing them people. They do not want to fuck with you. They don't want to fuck with Otten Spooniversity.
In 2016, I did a presentation on human trafficking in Los Angeles called Secrets of the Occult. And I was showing how satanic, not all of them, I want to be distinct. Satanic, people from white sides of America and all around the world, Norway, Denmark, and Ukraine, all that shit, how they was sacrificing children in these satanic temples and used CIA agent Robert David Steele's video as further proof and reference. And then years later, he ended up seeing my work and finding me and doing 2 interviews together. So it was crazy how that happened. But I'm the one that actually caught the entire deep state, not just.
You know why he wound up seeing your work? Because you stole his information. Everything that he was doing, that's where you got the shit from. That's why you shout Robert Steele out so much, because you were stealing his information. And instead of exposing you and blowing up your spot, because you were the only person that believed him, he joined up with you. That's what happened. He saw that you were doing his shit, and he like, oh, he believes me. Let me fuck with young Pharaoh. Period. It wasn't because, he liked his work. He saw that you were covering his information. He saw that you were using his information. So he slid over there and did an interview with you. That's why he did it. It wasn't because he liked your work. It was because you were using his work.
But the shadows of the underground military bases, I know.
No, it was Robert Steele who did that. How the fuck would you know about deep military bases? Unless somebody in the military or some type of government official put the information out first. Think about it, y'all.
Been calling. I'm the one that exposed extraterrestrials, organ harvesting humans specifically for glands within our endocrine system. I'm the one.
So there wasn't a UFO section that been out for the last 20, 30 years. There haven't been UFO TV shows. I watch one damn near every night. UFO Classified, the UFO Classified joint. I watch that shit all the time. I like the voice. It helped me fall asleep. That in 1979. You know what I'm talking about? And I watch Forensic Files. Whenever I want to fall asleep, you ever wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't fall asleep. You watch Forensic Files, Cold Case Files, or them UFO joints. They all got that same announcer. In 1978, in Roswell, that soft, boring ass voice, that shit puts you right to sleep. I watch that shit. I used to love watching that shit when I wake up in the middle of the night, fall asleep. But Zeb, peace and welcome. But yeah, you mean to tell me that there wasn't a UFO section out for 30 years? They've been out for 30 something, 30, 40 years. What the fuck is you talking about? He said he was the first one to put out aliens abducting humans, harvesting their organs for their whatever gland. What, nigga? I've been watching UFO files before YouTube was invented. The fuck is you talking about? That shit was in X-Files.
Military bases.
And y'all know X-Files is like 40 years old.
Y'all been calling me crazy for years, but I'm the one that exposed extraterrestrials, organ harvesting humans specifically for glands within our endocrine system. I'm the one that exposed,
Bro, I can find a Queen Elizabeth reptilian video that is like 15 years old. How long have you been on here? 8 years? And you didn't start exposing, quote unquote, exposing that type of stuff until 2-3 years ago. I guarantee you I can go on YouTube right now and find a reptilian Queen Elizabeth video that's at least 15 years old. And the video probably was older than that. It just because YouTube wasn't around during the time that the video was made. It was uploaded during that time, at a later time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always I did this, I did that. No, you didn't.
Putin killed Queen Elizabeth.
Putin killed Queen Elizabeth. Saneter, you about to get your channel yanked, bro. You about to get your channel yanked. You're an idiot. I'm not going to rewind that part. But this nigga claimed Putin killed Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth. You mean to tell me? Putin is a very powerful man, but Queen Elizabeth, this bitch own countries. This bitch owns everything. She was the most powerful. They say the president of the United States run the world. Get the fuck out of here. How he run the world when he still got to bow down to the queen? And I mean the king now. How the president run the world? He gotta go. He gotta bow. He gotta bow when he see the king and the queen. They don't look like somebody running the world to me. Putin killed. Get the fuck out. We can't get jiggy with this shit. That's the motto for today. We can't get jiggy with this shit. I'm putting that at the end of the title.
I'm the one. I'm the general. I'm the community all-star. I'm the one with paperwork, not y'all. And Saneter is the number one promoter, and we here to get it in.
Hey, listen, that right there, you got to when you say stuff like that. That's what they would do. So
they all try.
See, he trying to tell him, nigga, shut up. Saneter trying to tell him.
Tried to kill me, so it's already tried to assassinate me. They get it in. I ain't over here with no combat knife for no reason.
They tried to kill him. Oh my God. So was it Rick Ross and them trying to kill you, or was it George Soros and the elites? Because now you're changing your story. Now it's not Lil Durk and Rick Ross. Now it was George Soros and them that drugged him and allegedly tried to kill him. What, nigga?
You better be careful, little buddy.
He said they already tried to kill me. When? When did this happen? When did this happen? Because last week you was claiming it was Little Durk and Rick Ross and Richard Booz in the bank that allegedly double sold your house. Saneter, you need to do some research before you let these niggas back up on your shit.
But Saneter ain't got nothing to do with it. He's just a promoter. But I'm the one that's saying they did it. And I'm gonna let your ass know right now. Kim Jong-un watching, Fumio Kishida watching, Xi Jinping watching, Putin watching, Trump watching. If y'all don't know, I've been on CNN, USA Today. I got kicked off of CPAC. So I'm gonna just let y'all know right now.
Bro, none of them niggas watching, none of them niggas know you. Why would world leaders be watching you?
I'd rather die by the hands of a white man for trying to help my community than die by the hands of a black man selling drugs in my community. But I want to let the white know, he know better than anybody know. I am capable of defending my need be, and if something happens to me, I go to other fucking country. So no matter what you do,
who is
you never live, your kids will never live, your wife will never live, you never live.
Listen to what he's saying on there. Saneter, you're an idiot. You should have cut that nigga mic. He's threatening government officials on your channel. And you just said, this is desperation. This is total desperation on both parties. By both parties.
Shut up, pussy. Shut your punk ass up.
For real, for real. Your wife will never live. Who is they? You have nobody backing you. That's why you going with Saneter, because you can't do it on your own. You try to branch off from SETI. You branched off from Saneter and was doing your thing with SETI. Once you left SETI, a wrap. You realize you can't do shit on your own, so you're crawling back to Saneter. Because won't nobody else take you.
Anybody know I am capable of doing myself if need be, and if something do happen to me, I'm a you never live.
Shut up,
You
pussy.
can't live.
Shut your punk ass up.
If your dog never live, because if me and my kids can't, you can't live. I swear to God, it's nice and cold. It's time to be ready. You better be about that.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
This nigga is tripping. Saneter is having a ball. Okay, I see what you're doing. Now that smile, that I see what Saneter doing. He needed the views. Let me let this crazy ass nigga up. Let me let this nigga come up and embarrass himself. Let's see what the chat's saying. What Big ass what? Okay. Aha, you really a joke. You did something, bub. I don't like you being a Trump supporter. Because YP start working with MAGA uh, hats and white millets, whatever. Hold on. Okay, now let's get to these claims. Now we're at the part where it claims somebody put a big ass what? I know the IRS wants to know more about that 10K. Somebody says, I know the IRS wants to know more about that 10K. Somebody said, huh? Run, Si. Somebody said, run, Si. Young Pharaoh got WWE contract. Ho or God? Somebody put laughing emojis. This is hilarious. What the fuck am I listening to? Oh man. Somebody put wow, laughing emoji. Get the fuck out of here. Somebody put wow, laughing emoji. Oh shit, I went to
Saneter ain't got nothing to Kim Jong-un watching, Fumio Kishida watching, Xi Jinping watching, Putin watching, Trump watching. You know, I got kicked off of CFAX. So I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I by the hand help by the hands of a black selling drugs in my community, but I just want to let the white man know he defend himself. If he do that to me, I'm gonna make sure that blow.
Saneter needed this. He had 3,000 people in the chat. I have not seen 3,000 people in Saneter's chat in so long. He has not had maybe a couple hundred. How what's the name said? They said FBI files. That's what it sounds like I'm listening to.
Motherfucking country up. So no matter what you do, bitch, you would never live. Your kids would never live. Your wife would never live. Your dog would never live.
Look at Saneter.
Bitch, you would never live. Your kids would never live.
Look at he look like what nigga? You ain't see Saneter? Look at Saneter. Watch he go. What nigga?
Fucking country up. So no matter what you do,
bitch,
you would never live. Your kids would never live. Your wife.
He said, is y'all listening to these niggas?
Never live. Your dog will never live. Because if me and my kids can't live, you can't live. And I swear to God, nigga, I'm nicer than Korea with this combat knife. So if you run up on me, you better be ready. You better be about that life.
Hey,
be about that motherfucker.
A lot of people say you got caught up into drugs and you was using drugs. I saw a video where you said that nah, I'm not using drugs and drugged. Would you like to explain? Talk to us.
Now, remember, he just said it was the government that drugged him and tried to kill him. Now, I wonder what he's going to say now.
It's a little bit about that.
Most definitely, I would love to expound on that. And so what had happened was, I asked him to, I don't believe you got an echo, but if you do, if you go to settings and you hit audio, it's a check mark that say echo cancellation, but you got to make sure you turn it off after the stream is over, or else it's
yeah, I got it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So this is what happened. If y'all remember in 2016 when me, Bogini, and Golden went to Miami, and I gave that presentation called "The Science of Alchemy and Sacred Geometry," and it was
what do 2016 got to do with last year? You being drugged last year. See, you already starting off bad.
To Miami, and I gave that presentation called "The Science of Alchemy and Sacred Geometry," and it was hosted by UFC fighter Abel Killer Trujillo. This is the same event where and I ain't trying to start with the Moors. I just got to say it. This is the same event where I used the Moor venue trying to support the black community, and they stole my money off the door. So this is the same event. Now, at this same event where the Moors stole my damn money off the fucking door, even though I paid to use their venue, my bodyguard slid into the event and he gave me his card and was like, you know.
So everybody's doing something to young Pharaoh. The Moors, the Muslims, the Jews, the yeah, I already said the Muslim, the Christians. Next is going to be the Hindus and the Buddhists.
Need a bodyguard because you're gonna blow up, you're gonna be big. Now I had no awareness that this nigga was working for Rick Ross, the fat ass Rick Ross. So the reason I say no Masons from all kind of sides, but now it's just like gang banging. I don't go that far into that shit.
So wait. I think I see where he's going here. He's trying to make a conspiracy saying that. Wait. So you trying to say that Rick Ross knew that you were going to blow up, so he sent Ace Heru back in 2016? What? Rick Ross is worrying about blowing his own shit up.
Deal with it. Yes. Rick Ross, I didn't say, well, why would Rick Ross want to target you? By the time my body got to me, there was already the second or third person that Rick Ross had already sent at me. Because you actually knew he was in Atlanta, it was another chick. And I'm in with Rick.
When did this happen? Now you're adding more shit onto the story. Now the story is evolving. When did this happen? You never told this part. You never told this shit. Now all of a sudden, Rick Ross tried to send 3 people at you back in 2016. When did this shit happen? Stop this nigga lying his fucking ass off.
I don't get into masonry like
Look
that.
at
So not only Rick Ross involved, Desmond went to jail for Hello Richard Booth is involved. I got the nigga and Lil Durk, and I don't know no disrespect.
You got the audio proof. Why haven't you see you're lying now. See, for number one, if you had the audio proof, why haven't you played this audio proof? You never played it. Number two, you just said it was George Soros and the government trying to drug and kill you. And now it's Little Durk.
It ain't a nigga problem.
So now it's Little Durk, Rick Ross, and Richard Booz. And they've been trying to do this since 2016. You see the flip-flopping shit here? You see what I'm talking about? This nigga flip-flopping, double talking like a motherfucker, flip-flopping. Let's see what people saying about this. You better be nice, YP. You a weird. Hold on, wait. Somebody said you a weirdo. Hold up. It's moved. The chat moving too fast. Hold on. You a weirdo acting like somebody to talk about his child mother. Wait, what? You a weirdo asking somebody to talk about his child's mother.
Can't beat the death. So I thought I was scared of. But I said this. When I was like, he called me, but they were trying to see if I wanted to join. In my mind, he calling me off the unit. Why the fuck is you calling me off? So to me, I went with my first instinct, and I was, well, shit, I'm not sneaking off unit, nor do I ever wander these facilities. And God knows if I would be talking to y'all if I would have went there. So ever since then, whenever motherfuckers try to get me into Freemasonry, I just politely decline. Now I said this, it had already 1 to 2 females that he had sent out to me to introduce me to him, and I kept telling them politely, respectfully, I'm good. Now, when my bodyguard slid,
nigga, stop fucking lying, nigga. This I know you fucking lying. You said you just said you liked Rick Ross and you wanted to do a song with him back in the day. So if they sent two people, you said this when you went on when he went on his last rant when he was drunk and fucked up that night and he was threatening to kill Lil Durk and all that when he went on his last when he got high again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. His last meltdown that happened 2 weeks ago. He was like, I like Rick Ross. I even wanted to do a song with him. So if you liked Rick Ross, you want to do a song with him back in the day before he allegedly drugged you, and he sent two people at you, and you declined, you're double talking, nigga.
You better be careful, little buddy.
What you saying don't make sense. Like your story is full of holes.
Lecture, he was working for Rick Ross. To me, it was just like me dealing with Saneter, and not compared.
You knew he was working for Rick Ross because when you bragged about him when you first got him, you was like, my bodyguard professional. He used to work for Rick Ross. He's an idiot, bro. You knew he worked from Rick Ross from the rip. What? Come on, bro. Don't you think he would have said that? Like, if I used to bodyguard for a celebrity and I'm trying to get a job somewhere else, don't you think I would use that if Rick Ross as a reference? Think about it, y'all. What sense does that make? You don't know me from a can of paint, and I just come out of nowhere and ask you to be your bodyguard. Wouldn't one of the things I would tell you when I give you my resume to be your bodyguard, wouldn't one of those things be I used to bodyguard for Rick Ross? Think about it, y'all. If you, especially somebody who's not a celebrity, and you trying to bodyguard for, wouldn't you use the celebrity as a reference? Oh, I used to bodyguard for Rick Ross. Wouldn't you use that as a reference? See, you can poke holes all in the story. Demetrius, what's up? Jay, what's up? Effects of Egyptian fentanyl. Jimmy Walker watching. Jimmy Hoffa watching. That's why I'm saying you can't even remember what you just said last week.
I never as smart as I am, I know he got eyes around the corners of life that could give me advice.
You're not very smart.
So you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm thinking we could get some money. It ain't gonna be too rah. I never know if I come to his house, I know how to sit my ass down. I ain't gonna be running through his damn house. And I trust him as an older man to guide me in the ways I need to be guided. I look at
now you trust him. Now you trust him. Get the fuck, y'all niggas is weird.
him. But I had to know that Rick Ross was involved in his presence in my event. So he gave me his business card. This was in 2016. Now, to me, in Buffalo, I'm living where I'm in between white people and Chinese people.
And your conspiracy with Rick Ross was, y'all remember that shit? He said, look, y'all, this proof Freemasons is trying to get me. My bodyguard used to work for Rick Ross. My bodyguard used to work for Rick Ross. Rick Ross made a song called Freemason. I'm the Christ. Y'all remember that? When he was talking about he was the Christ and the Freemasons are trying to kill him because he's the Christ. And Rick Ross, my bodyguard was a Freemason. I believe my bodyguard was a Freemason. He used to work for Rick Ross. Rick Ross made a song called Freemason. Pharaoh Allah means Christ or some shit like that, and I'm the Christ. And so they trying to kill me. Y'all don't remember that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember that. Is when he did this. It was the same time he did. I think I still got it. Let me see. I think I still got it. Nope, I don't. It was that day when he was sitting in front of his computer, and it was the same time. It was the same day he was cussing his aunt out, claiming that she sold her daughter for human trafficking. It was that same day. He said he was drugged by albinos and hermaphrodites. What type of time you on, Jay?
I ain't nowhere to my bodyguard for because it ain't really no crime where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved to Texas, I'm somewhere where I'm not from and I don't know nobody at. So let me hire him.
He was
So
in
as
the
I go on the
office.
road to
Right.
do my shows, I know since I'm not
Talking
home,
about, I ain't crazy. I'm
my
scared of the
ex at the
mother.
time could at least have somebody call if she needs somebody. So I moved my bodyguard from Miami to Texas, and that was
Make
his
sure I
job.
ain't
His job
no
was supposed to be protecting my family. God knows, and everybody knows what the fuck was going on. It's pretty much all that we all saying.
See, he admitted it again. He hired him to protect his family. So when he was high out of his fucking mind, claiming that Ace Heru abandoned him, no, Ace Heru went to go do his job. He went to go protect your family. See, you double talking. You fucking up all over, bro. Your story's all over. Because you claim he abandoned you, but then you claim you hired him to protect your family. You're high about to shoot somebody in the head because you think reptilians are in your house. You think she's a reptilian. You made her piss herself because you almost shot her in the face. Ace had to come take the gun. He knew you were high out your mind, paranoid. So what did he do? He went to go protect your family from you. He went to go meet up with Golden Booty and see what the fuck he got to his 8 balls. But he went to go meet up with Golden Beauty and find out what was the next move. What are they going to do about you? You tripping, you on the internet, you embarrassing yourself. They knew it was over. You done lost it. So he went and protected your family. You said you just said, listen to him. He said, I hired him to protect my family. So how did he abandon you? He was never there to protect you. Now you think, and now and the top of that, you accuse him of messing with Golden Beauty. You hired him to protect her. He's supposed to be over there. He's supposed to be around her. You shouldn't have hired an attractive man. Allegedly, I don't really know what Ace Heru looks like. I've seen him like once or twice, but and I'm not judging the nigga. But you shouldn't have hired a man that you would be intimidated by to to guard your wife at all times. Like, I'm going to pick the ugliest, most unattractive bodyguard ever. I'm not going to go pick somebody that I know could be my competition.
Be protecting my family. God knows, and everybody knows what the fuck was going on. It's pretty much all that. But long story short,
You all seen what?
Texas.
What did we see? You keep saying we all seen it. No, only thing we seen was you acting a fool. That's it.
And that was his job. His job was supposed to be protecting my family, but God knows, and everybody knows what the fuck was going on.
That was his job. His job was supposed to be, we're going to break this down. We're going to come back tomorrow morning and break this shit down again. Because this live was like 3 hours long. So we got a whole lot to cover. We're going to do this whole motherfucking thing.
Pretty much all. But long story short, boom. It was another chick that I'm talking to since 2016. She's like 30-something years old.
I keep trying to like stroke my beard hair. You know how you go like this and stroke your beard hair, and I keep forgetting I clipped it off. So I'm going like this and ain't nothing there. I keep missing. I'm ready to pinch my neck.
Saneter. I'm pretty sure y'all watching this. So I'm out here, and some way, some like this crusty, dusty bitch down here in Texas. I don't know how who
like you let him come on there and disrespect black women. Like, Saneter, you on some shit. You want some shit today.
Who all was networking behind my back. But plot to drug me, throw me in jail and get me lost in the system and replace me with
All right. Hey, young fella.
What? Hey, React. I'm about to drop the link. You got time? Put a 1 in the chat if you got time today, React. If you got time tonight. That's what I'm saying. We got a whole lot of work ahead of us. This summer gonna be crazy. I tell you that. It's gonna be a Saneter. It's gonna be a Dirty Frankie and Sugarfoot. He didn't found his polite. He didn't got his polite back. Put a 1. A React. Put a 1 in the chat if you able to come up. Oh, all right. Say less. All right, say less. Hey, you got time tomorrow? Cause this is like a 2-3 hour live. I'm covering this whole live. We are not letting this slide. Hey, we are at Pinky's today. We can't get jiggy with this shit. Matter of fact, let me put the pink one on so everybody recognizes it right away. Oh yeah, React. I covered your video the other day. Yup, every fucking minute. We gonna cover every minute of it. We at Pinky's today. We can't get jiggy with this shit. We at Pinky's today, y'all. We at Pinky's. We can't get jiggy with this shit. I had the black one on because we was in black Air Force mode, but we ain't recognizing it. So we got to put the pink one back on because we can't get jiggy with this shit. Here at Pinky's, we can't get jiggy with this shit. We're going to cover every minute of this motherfucker.
Pharaoh, young Pharaoh, try to hold up a little bit on the profanity.
See? And you disrespecting black women. Like, nigga, what did you, Saneter, you want some shit, bro? We can't get jiggy with this shit. Here at Pinky's, we can't get jiggy with this shit. Do you know you're fucking weak?
But
hey, yo, React. I covered your video of him filing the wrong lawsuit. Oh man.
To drug me, throw me in and get me lost in the system.
Yeah, the other one was black.
Try to hold on. I got a lot of sisters in here, and as soon as you said that, I see it. Oh no, that with the profanity.
That's not a problem.
All right.
That's not a problem.
It got the number 1 and it say Day on the back too. But you know the real reason why I got it though? Y'all know the real reason why I got it? For those of you who don't know, my real name is Day. So it was fire. So I wanted to get it for my son too. My son is a junior. I wanted to get, but they ain't have it in his size. But my real name is Day. Well, it's not Day, but it's Day. Short for something. Day is short for is longer, but Day. That was my nickname growing up, DJ and Day. Before I became Remiel.
So this is Jezebel female.
Yup. Blame everybody.
That's why, at least at the time, I was talking to older women because I figured they were doing this type.
Make sure
and when you drug me, I don't tell the story. I will if you want, but I'm gonna just drug me. I'm thinking it's the CIA, so I'm like, shit, it's up. Because if I got to go out, we all got to go out. I ain't going to and a lot of.
Wait a minute. You said,
yo, y'all see me pouring that water on myself. And I was like, look, I'm not crazy.
Hold on,
know what I'm doing.
Here's where you fucked up at. You just said, I thought it was when she drugged me, I thought it was up. And I thought it was the CIA. Am I tripping? Or is he double talking? If the CIA shouted you out, why the fuck are they trying to kill you now? Did they shout you out or did they try to kill you?
You better be careful, little buddy.
You're double talking. Did the CIA shout you out and they fuck with you? Because 3 months ago, you claimed that you had authority from the CIA. You were CIA certified. You can arrest the police. You had authority over the cops. You can go arrest Joe Biden. Didn't you claim that? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember him saying that shit. He said he can arrest Joe Biden. He can go out and arrest police officers. He's CIA certified, FBI respected. Y'all don't remember that shit? So why would you think that the CIA was trying to kill you? Robert Steele and Miss Fintech. Remember, he was like, all I can think of is get up for Miss Fintech. Shake it off. Get up for Miss Fintech. Miss Fintech ain't gonna like this. Get up for Miss Fintech. Y'all niggas is crazy on this internet, man.
I'm just kind of F right now. And then that's when I was like, it was another female in my house. And I said, hey, you see me tell Waka Flocka, somebody at 10 times. I was like, you see me tell Flocka?
Oh, okay. This is what he's talking about. This is what he's talking about.
Yeah,
I did. I just told Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka just told me he believed in aliens, right? I just told Waka Flocka I shot a motherfucker in his head 10 times. Didn't I?
Yeah,
I did. I told him that. I told him that. Yeah, I did. I told him that. I told him that.
Where is it going?
And I told him I shot a motherfucker in the face with the shotgun.
That's what he's talking about right there.
I was like, you heard me tell somebody with a shotgun, right? So she was like, yeah. And that's when I was like, I'm low people, but I'm about to blow you, mother. And I was ready to get it in. So then what happened was I go to get the hammer. And when I...
That's not what you said. That's not what you said. He said, I'm Lil Fee, I'm ready to blow this motherfucker. That's not what you said. This is what you said.
This shit real. Put this bitch on the news. This is my house. I own all this shit. Put this shit on the news. I'll pull my dick out on this motherfucker.
That's what you said. You didn't say, I'm ready to bang out.
This shit real. Put circle now. I'm scared for my motherfucking life. Bitch, I'm afraid for my life. I got a knife. I don't got my gun. My bodyguard took my gun. My bodyguard, Ace Heru, he took my gun last night.
That's what you said. You didn't say I'm about to bang out. You nigga, stop fucking lying.
I go to get the come out. So then
Nigga, you lying. See, he skipped over the part. Yo, you just skipped over the part where he skipped over. Did he really? I'm sorry, he just got me fucked up. Did he really just skip over the part you didn't tell the reason why they gave the gun to the bodyguard? They gave the gun to the bodyguard because you talking about she was a reptilian and she flew through the alien, flew out her body and went through the ceiling, and you almost shot her in the face. You put a gun to her face and wanted to shoot her. And when they took the gun from you, they gave it to, called your bodyguard and gave it to her. You skipped over that part. You see? You see this shit? Did y'all didn't catch that? Listen to what he just said.
And that's when I was like, I'm little people guilt. And I was ready to get it in. So what happened was I go to get the hammer. And when I go to get the hammer, shorty that drugged me to slip the hammer to my bodyguard out behind. So now I'm like, oh, so then that's y'all see me grab one of many combat knives. So I grab my combat knife. I don't know this one or my other one, they all type. And that's when I'm listening. I'm gonna get my kids. And I'm drugged because in my mind.
That's not what you see. You're lying, nigga. You are totally fucking lying. We have that whole night on camera. And you know what don't make sense about this? You know what don't make sense about this? Whenever you catch him in a lie, he say, I don't know what I was talking about. I said a lot of things because I was drugged. So how are you so able to tell the story of you being drugged? You see the contradiction in that? Nobody sees the contradiction. Put a 1 in the chat if you see, if you understand what I'm saying, and you see the contradiction. Whenever somebody catches him in a lie or say he said some fucked up foul shit that he's ashamed of, he says, I said a lot of things. I was drugged. I don't remember timelines right. I was drugged. Whenever he gets caught lying about a story, I was drugged. So how are you so able to tell the story of being drugged and tell everything that you were doing while being drugged, while you were drugged? So how are you so able to tell that story so clearly? You can remember it. You can't remember nothing else, but you can remember that. You can remember being on the drug, but you can't remember nothing after the shit that happened when the drug wore off. Right. Yo, this shit is crazy. I never see somebody come up somewhere and blatantly, well, you do. You see politicians and celebrities do it all the time. But goddamn, bro. This shit is public. Everybody saw you do this shit. And react. If you still watching and you still in the bushes, shut up and react. That video, I know you got it. The video of him telling the story of almost shooting Josh Saneter. Matter of fact, let's go to React page real quick. We about to prove this shit wrong. Well, I'm gonna do it on the you know what? I'm gonna do it on a different tab so I can leave this up so it can stay at the same spot. We're about to go to React, John. Because I know he got it. Because you make it seem like she just went upstairs and took your gun for no reason and shot to the part. You skip right over the part where you almost shot her in her face. High as fuck out of your mind. They still live too. Hold on. I know he got it. I know React got it. I remember he was sitting in his kitchen telling the story, talking about how she flew in the air, a reptilian flew out her body, and all this other weird shit. Hold on. I know React got it. He's sitting in his living, he's sitting right in his kitchen, and he's telling a story. I know React got it. Bro, you's a fucking liar, bro. Now we know everything that you do is blatant. Everything that you do is blatant. Hey, React, if you still in the building, what is that joint called? It's something like oh yeah, you got the video. I guess that's the video of him threatening to beat up his baby mom. Where the fuck is it at? Hold up. Where the fuck is it at? Hey, React, where that joint at? You took it down? Hold on. Where the fuck is it at? I'm gonna let it pull up, let the video play while I'm
gonna be driving to get my kids. I know they gonna drug. I'm really not in control. And I'm thinking the police drug me, and it turns out that is what happened. So I told my body, I think I've been trying to.
So, see, now is the police. Is it? See, Mr. Swift, Switchy, piece of work. Here we go. Here we go. Found it. Found it. Here we go. Now, let's hear this story. Shout out to Shut Up and React. Now,
my 2 charges, right? Well, pretty much this video is the truth about why I caught my 2 charges. Let me just be honest with y'all. Matter of fact, that's what I'm entitled, why I caught my 2 charges.
No, actually, you titled it "The Real Reasons My Ex-Bodyguard and My Ex-Girlfriend Pressed Charges on Me." Okay, there we go.
Boom. It was a bitch over here that's trolling me now on the internet named Saneter. You feel me?
Shout out to the Netter report.
She go by Jocelyn. Now, when I got drugged, it was only me and her over here. It wasn't a bunch of motherfuckers over here. Only me and Saneter was over here. Now, why is this important? Saneter bought some X pills off Martina behind my back. I didn't know that though, because I don't do drugs. And the only reason I found that out is because Josh tried to come and tell me, oh, Martina be doing X pills behind your back and she know you're not with that. So I called Martina and I pressed Martina about it. And she told me that Josh Jocelyn is the one who bought the X pills off her. So long story short, Jocelyn did drug me. That bitch either gave me mushroom tea, ayahuasca, or ecstasy without me knowing. But the bitch gave me something without me knowing. Now, in the midst of me trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with me, okay, she revealed to me that
Twinkle,
she
twinkle.
had bought mushrooms.
Look at Twinkle Twinkle. She revealed to me that Twinkle Twinkle.
Okay, she revealed to me
Watch
that
Twinkle.
she had bought mushrooms. Maybe it could be mushrooms. Bitch, where mushrooms from? Nobody down here. I don't have no drug plug. Where the fuck you get mushrooms from? So she told me she bought
What about her? Maybe she had a drug plug.
Facts. Like,
them through the airport. And that's why I said she's not going to get in trouble. But bitch, that was a federal crime. And the reason that I put in the video or said that I had the mushrooms and
right, that's that.
Jocelyn drugged, boom. Now when Jocelyn drugged me, right? Whether I'm hallucinating or whatever.
See his face change?
Now watch. Now listen. Now listen to this shit. He said he was hallucinating. He left this part out. Now, before he get into this shit, I want y'all to let's get a refresher on what he just said to Saneter. Because it took me a while. It don't matter if you late. We're gonna be up for a little while. I'm up. This might be one of the longest lives I've ever did. All right. Now, before we get into before I want y'all to listen to what he said. He just said to Saneter. They still live too. So we got a lot to cover.
Then I was like, I was ready to get it in. So then what happened was I go to get the hammer, and when I get the hammer, she had me to the hammer out behind my back. I grabbed my combat knife. That's when I make. Listen, I'm just going to get my.
Listen what he said.
One of me, blow this mother, and I was ready to get it in. So then what happened was I go to get the hammer, and when I go to get the hammer, sure that drug this slimmer took my back. So now I'm like, oh.
So he said he went to go get the hammer, and Josh Netter slipped the gun to his bodyguard behind his back. Now, listen to this whole chunk of a story that he left out. The whole reason why they took the gun and gave it to the bodyguard.
His whole face changed. So as he said, boom, got me. You know, stick face on.
Here at Pinky's, we can't get jiggy with this shit.
This is my experience. This shit happened to me. This shit happened.
Even though we noticed.
He drugged.
You say
I've seen this bitch shapeshift to a reptilian.
She shake.
Period. That's what I see. You know, right?
You see his face, the pain in his face.
I've seen this bitch shapeshift to a reptilian. Period. That's what I've seen.
She shapeshifted to a reptilian.
I seen this bitch shapeshift to a reptilian.
Now, his face look like he just smelled somebody just shit like.
React stupid.
I seen her turn into a shapeshift alien. Damn, who that?
He got the Hassan Campbell.
It was a hammer in here. It was my bodyguard gun.
It was my bodyguard. Yeah.
My bodyguard. Before I bodyguard, I asked her, did she with her bodyguard asked me that weird shit. Trusting woman. You calm as hell. You calm with me. Right now,
did this nigga really just pick a boogie?
Boom.
That's what you know a motherfucking lying, man.
Wait, did this nigga just pick a boogie in front of us?
The crib. Now, people, bang. Motherfucking. I'm not calm right now. I feel drugged. So, boom. Now, it's just me and her in the crib.
We just gonna act like this nigga didn't just pick a whole boogie in front of us. That was 2 swoops in a pinch. That was 2 quick swoops in a pinch. It wasn't just a quick, flick your nose. You know how you get a little itch in your nose? That was, I feel a boogie. Swoop, swoop. Watch. That was 2 swoops in a dig. 2 swoops in a drag. And then he pinched it.
And bitch, I'm not calm right now. I feel drugged. So boom. Now it's just me and her in the crib. Nobody else.
Inflicted. You nasty nigga.
I'm not calm right now. I feel drugged. So boom. Now it's just me and her in the crib. Nobody else in the crib.
It try to go like this and he flick. Oh man, you nasty nigga. You nasty nigga. All right, let's
you calm as hell. You calmer than me. And bitch, I'm not calm right now. I feel drugged. So boom. Now it's just me and her in the crib. Nobody else in the crib. Now people.
So she drugged you and tried to drown you in the pool?
Gang. Motherfucking boom. Now
boom. That's how you know.
That's when you know a motherfucking lying, man. When he
trying to think of his next line.
Pow. All right. So peep this. All right. Boom. All right.
Right. Nigga
That's when you know he thinking of something like, all right, boom.
Right. He trying to think of his next line.
Boom again. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, stop saying it.
She's sitting on the couch. I'm sitting on the entertainment system. I got the gun in my hand. And I'm fucked up. And I'm like, is you the FBI?
The story he just told, I got the gun in my hand. The story he just told, he never got to the gun. She took the gun and snuck it out the back. That's what he just said. So how you get in this story, you get the gun?
I don't care if she the
FBI. You should remember
you the FBI. Nigga. I just want to know because I'm like, bitch, why is you so calm and you see I'm fucked up and you sitting here calm as hell?
Because you the CIA.
I keep telling you I feel drugged and you keep trying to get me to go.
Right. He said he was the CIA. Thank you, React. He said the CIA, now the CIA, he thought the CIA was trying to kill him. But at this time, he was claiming he was CIA.
Go get in the pool. So if I hold my breath under the water,
right,
until I feel like I can't breathe no more, and then I try to breathe on be able to breathe. So I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? So now I'm like, bitch, you wild.
Nah, that's just a technique to increase the capacity, air capacity.
Wait, what?
I feel like I can't breathe no more.
Because you the CIA.
And I keep telling you I feel drugged. And you keep trying to get me to go get in the pool. Then this bitch said some stupid ass shit about if I hold my breath under the water until it feel like
That's when you know a nigga lying. When he keep looking off into the distance and he make a quick pause. That pause right there is think. All right. She said this shit. All right, what I'm gonna say next? Think. That's what that means. That's why he keep looking off into the distance whenever he starts telling the story. Whenever he pauses, he looks at the camera. But when he starts telling the story, he looks off into the distance. Nigga lying. He can't look you straight.
I can't breathe no more, and then I try to breathe. I'm gonna be able to breathe.
Wait, she told you to hold your head underwater and tell you can't breathe no more to see if you're able to breathe. Bro, that sounds like some shit you just made up. Oh my God.
I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm like,
we've been trying to tell y'all this.
That's just a technique to increase the capacity, air capacity in your lungs. I wouldn't suggest opening up your mouth and breathing. You know what I'm saying? But there's a way to inflate your lungs even more. Wow, I ain't no underwater specialist, but I heard what she is alluding to. You know what I'm saying? But it may have come across fucked up to you because you was sure. So you're thinking this bitch trying to set me up. She trying to get me to go to the upper room. That's what she trying to set me up to do.
So now peep game.
He flicking his nose again.
Set me up to do.
They try to act like he did it again.
To go to upper room.
He did it
That's what she
again.
trying to set me up to do.
Watch you pick and flick.
So now peep game.
Ew, he oh, this nigga nasty. You digging for gold like a motherfucker in this video.
Room. So you
And I covered this like
bitch trying to
twice.
set me up. She trying to get me
Never caught
to
this.
go to the upper room. That's what she trying to set me up to do.
Watch he flicked it. He picked and flicked
Boom.
again.
And I got my bodyguard gun in my hand. Now I asked her, did she trust me with her life? Because she asked me shit. Like, remember you asked me, did I trust you with my life? She like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm asking you because, bitch, you scaring the shit out of me right now. I'm like, bitch, is you
Yep.
an FBI? She like, no. I'm like, you the military? She like, no. I'm like, you an alien? She like, no.
Why does any of
an
those
alien?
First of all, you are a diplomatic immunity person. You got army soldiers with you. You've been abducted
You asked her if she was an alien?
by aliens already, right? So you already them your homies, them your niggas right there. Like, oh, all these people that you named, these your kinfolk. These your kinfolk.
And I got my bodyguard gun in my hand. Now I asked her, did she trust me with her life? Because she asked me that shit. So I'm like, remember you asked me, did I trust you with my life? She like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm asking you because, bitch, you scaring the shit out of me right now. I'm like, bitch, is you an FBI? She like, no.
He said he was FBI.
I'm like, you the military? She like, no. I'm like, you an alien?
You said you military. You got the United States military. You went to the United States Army to get Golden Beauty's address. So clearly you got in with them.
Oh yeah, I remember he claimed that the Army he got Golden Booty address from the United States.
In with
Army.
them. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is pull up like, hey, yo, it's low fee. Yeah. I know who it is. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy as shit.
I need an address for gold.
All right, but y'all get the point. He left this whole part of the story out. He just left this whole part of the story out. Now let's get back to this Saneter thing. He left that whole part of the story out. Now listen to what he said. Now that y'all heard this part, he put a gun to her face, thought she was an alien, talking about she shape-shifted into a reptilian. But now listen to him tell the story.
It's up. I gotta go. I ain't drug. A lot of y'all hate me. I'm skip some of the story. That water is kind of.
It wasn't water, it was a Sprite. This what he talking about right here.
Now I'm scared for my motherfucking life. Bitch, I'm afraid for my life. I got a knife. I don't got my gun. This shit real. Put this bitch on the news. This is my house. I own all this shit. Put this shit on the news. I'll pull my dick out on this motherfucker.
Now, listen to how he tell it.
See me. I'm gonna skip some of the to get to the part. I need that video. Y'all speaking that water on myself. And I was like, look, I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to F right now.
Now that he said I poured water on myself. It wasn't water, it was Sprite. And said, I'm not crazy. I'm just fucked up right now. I know what I'm doing. Let's listen to what he said.
This shit real. Put this bitch on the news. This is my house. I own all this shit. Put this shit on the news. I'll pull my dick out on this motherfucker.
Now, do that sound like what he just said? Put a one in the chat if that don't sound nothing like what he just said. That nigga just said he was going to pull his dick out on the news. Put this shit on the news. I'll pull my dick out. That's what he said. Poured Sprite on himself. But you was okay. Nigga. You forgetting all this shit is on video?
I was like, it was another. And hey, somebody flock somebody in the head 10 times, right? Then I was like, you see me flock out. You heard me tell flock, blew somebody, right? So to get the hammer, shorty to my body, my best. So then that's when y'all see me grab a knife, one or two of mini knives. Grab my combat knife. I don't know if it was this one or my other one. They all look alike. So I grabbed my combat knife, and that's when I made the video. And I'm like, listen, I'm just going to get my kids. and I'm drugged, because in my mind, I'm gonna be driving to get my kids. I know they're gonna pull me, and I just want to be able to say, listen, officer, I'm drugged. I'm really not in control of myself right now. Hell, nigga, you're not gonna put your hands on me because y'all the ones doing it. So goddamn, I'm thinking the police.
So did Josh Saneter drug you? Did the government drug you? Or did Rick Ross and Little Dirk drug you?
Wait a minute.
Cause I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost. He didn't told 7 different people drugged him. 7 different groups and organizations. So all these people conspired to drug you. Is that what you're telling us? I'm lost because DG, what's up? First it was the police. First it was the government and George Soros. Then it was Rick Ross, Little Dirk, and Lil Booze. They've been trying to drug you since 2016, allegedly. And now it's the police. No, then it was Josh Netter, and now it's the police. What? You just said she drugged you. First you said George Soros and the government did it. They tried to kill you and drug you. Then you said Rick Ross and Little Dirk and them did it. Then it was just Josh Netter, and now it's the police. What the fuck is it? Who drugged Pharaoh? That's what we want to know. Who drugged you, nigga?
Me to try to and driving to get my kids. I know they're gonna pull me, and I just want to be able to say, listen, officer, I'm drugged. I'm really not in control of myself right now, but I know damn well, nigga, you're not gonna put your hands on me because y'all the ones doing it. So goddamn, I'm thinking the police didn't drug me to try to assassinate me, and turns out that is what the fuck happened. So I told my bodyguard, yo, I think I've been drugged upon the kid. This
Saneter, you heckle people when they fucking lying or they giving information all the time. Why the fuck are you not? Why is nobody checking this shit? Like, Pharaoh, that's not what happened. Pharaoh, no, that's not. No, this shit is all on camera. That's not what you said last time.
nigga leave me, and that's when this other police officer came.
He said he left you and abandoned you, bro. What? You just told us that you hired him to protect your family. His job is not to protect you. You said you just literally told us that his job was to protect your family. How did he abandon you? His job was never to protect you, according to you.
This other white police officer came to my house, and was and that's when they belligerent. In my mind, due to me spending so much time in jail, my street smarts kicked in, and I immediately told myself, this nigga right here trying to clearly provoke a fight. I've seen police do this 9 years of my life. Come and get tough with you, and then when you get tough back, they say you started it and whoop your ass and write it up. And my main thing with the police is I ain't nobody ass. Badge or no badge, just let the public know you want to fight. It's gyms everywhere, it's boxing gyms, it's octagon, but don't try to put no badge on it and get tough behind no badge because you know it's a charge if I hit you. So
What? Oh my God, this nigga is just ramming. He's just saying whatever comes to his mind.
I said to say this. So that's when you see this white cop come to my house named Greg. Greg was most definitely deep state. I believe if not, he was racist, he was something, but either way it go, he didn't handle the situation properly. And y'all all seen him trying to exit my property, which wasn't in my name. It wasn't in nobody's name. Fourth Amendment counts. I don't have to exit my property. And y'all see.
The police wasn't there to assassinate you. The police was there because people were calling them for wellness checks. Golden Booty called for a wellness check. Your followers were calling wellness checks. Everybody was calling wellness checks. I remember in the chat, people was saying somebody make a wellness check. I'm calling a wellness check. I'm so lost too. Like, this story is a collage. It's all over the place. It's weird. He gotta be coked up. Listen, look how fast he's talking. That's why I said Hector hit him off with an 8-ball. Hector then came through, hit him off. He went on Saneter.
Him trying to lure me outside. So I did. instead of aggressive with fake news and shit.
They weren't trying to lure you outside. They were trying to make sure you were okay. You were on the internet tripping, pouring Sprite on yourself, talking about you shot people in the face and all this other shit. And they child trafficking and a whole bunch of shit. So people sent a wellness check.
Police, because I also got other people's lives that are in my hands, because I know SWAT wouldn't. I know that white man wouldn't hesitate to waste taxpayers' dollars and use SWAT on one individual. So I'm like, I don't want SWAT running in here, and I'm in a combat situation with motherfuckers that don't have nothing to do with nothing. So that's when, to the best of my knowledge at the time, I turned back into a law librarian. I started writing shit on the paper. Now from there, y'all see me drugged, and then y'all see me saying it was Rick Ross, and I'm just stayed on camera from there. And I had to recover myself because I actually am. I mean, I would use the title doctor, but I don't want to be arguing with the feds. So I just say I am a healer. I actually understand how to heal. And I was fucked up. My basis nerve was, my friend was fucked up. But you kept seeing I had the hiccups. I was fucked up. So I did just actually survive not only a betrayal by.
I thought your vagal vagus was messed up. I thought you had cardiomyopathy. See, now you. Oh man, this shit is crazy, man. This nigga just up there blatantly lying his fucking ass off. Ask him about the YouTube channel blowing up after the Malcolm X documentary and the Tyson Fury cheating Deontay Wilder fight and the switch to politics after that. But bro, which one is it? First, you said it was because you had a broken heart. You wanted people to feel sorry for you. Then you said you were suffering from cardiomyopathy, whatever the fuck that is. Now you're trying to say it's something else. Your vagal vagus nerve. Now it's your vagal vagus nerve and your diaphragm. What, nigga?
That's what it's all about, Trey. The fuck is he talking about?
The nigga said my vagal vagus nerve. Just the other day you were talking about I got cardio. Yo, y'all. Y'all remember that when he was sitting there like this? Oh, I'm okay. I was drugged though. I got cardiomyopathy. I just been throwing up. I got cardiomyopathy. I've been throwing up blood because I got cardiomyopathy. Now is your vagal vagus nerve or whatever that is. Oh hell no! Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on.
Basis nerve frame up, but those of you that kept saying I had hiccups, so I did actually not only a betrayal by my own race to a certain extent, but an assassination attempt by the government. And after that,
what? Bro, how did you go from Rick Ross and some random people from Buffalo drugging you to you surviving a assassination, a drug attempt assassination from the government? Nobody realized that he just went from the Rick Ross trying to set him up in 2016 to the government doing it. What? And we betrayed you? You stole money from us, but we betrayed you? We have physical proof that you stole money. We have physical proof that you deceived the community and took money to feed your lifestyle. We have physical proof of it. You want me to put it in a PowerPoint for you? Because you seem to understand those. Should I make a PowerPoint of the physical evidence that we have to prove that you spent the money. You did not use it for a lawyer. We have your lawyer's voice saying he ain't give me no money. We have the documents proving that you never used a lawyer until the fourth time, until you went back, until you lost 3 times. You went in there thinking that really thinking that you an attorney and lost 3 times because you filed for the wrong shit. Shout out to Shut Up and React. You filed the wrong shit. You actually got to pay them now. This shit is crazy.
Left. I want to know 10. They was Middle Eastern for sure. So about Eastern people came to last, and then after that, I got false.
How you almost shoot them? See, this is what you see. Here you go lying. Your bodyguard took the gun. It was his gun. You didn't have no gun. You just told us you didn't have no gun. So how are you ready to shoot them? You just want to sound tough. That's why Saneter laughing at you. At this point, he's laughing at you like this is some good ass content. Fuck the knowledge. This shit is funny.
Arrested. I got arrested because I caught some charges down here because my baby mamas and them was acting the damn fool, and I know y'all seen that shit. So I caught some charges down.
Wow, your baby mom was acting the fool. You didn't catch charges because you shot at her house. You ain't catch charges because you beat him up. Your baby mom wasn't acting a fool when you shot at her house. She was minding her goddamn business, watching her kids, watching your kids. And you shot in her house with the kids in the house. What are you talking about? That's why you got those charges. You're an idiot, bro.
Down here in Harris County. You know what I'm saying? I look good, but nigga, I know how to fight, nigga. You ain't gonna.
Bro, listen, Pharaoh, if you would have stayed with me, hold on, man. If you would have stayed with me, I don't think you would have went through all of this crazy shit, man. For real. So somebody is asking me, hold on, a brother asked me, asked about the YouTube channel blowing up after the Malcolm X documentary and the Tyson Fury cheating, in the Deontay Wilder fight,
right?
And his switch to politics after. Did your YouTube channel blew up after the Malcolm X documentary you did, and then you switched over to the politics, brother? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, sir. My YouTube channel, for those of you who may not know, it was already blowing up. It was already. It's like waves. It's like Saneter. When I met Saneter, goddamn platform was 5 times bigger than mine by the time I went on. I went on Saneter with my little 30, 40 subscribers. No lie, Saneter had at least 200K. So I say that to say my YouTube, by the time I dropped that Malcolm X doc, was already at 200K.
Wait a minute. We just caught another lie. Now, in the Real Tune interview, you said you didn't need Saneter. You was already blowing up. You was already the shit. You was the headliner. You brought your people over to Saneter. You said that you was the wave. Y'all don't remember that Real Tune interview that he just did when he went on his rant about Saneter? He said he was the wave. He brought his people over there. Nigga, stop fucking lying.
Nothing less than a minimum. That's being 100K.
Then
I started to expose Tyson cheating. What happened was I went from the visual audience of the black community to all goddamn audiences of the fight community, because I had already had Asian followers. Like when I did a lecture in Philadelphia in 2016 or 17, I had a Chinese family in there. So I had already had white Caucasians and Asian people coming out. I already first crowd. Now I had.
Bro, you ain't got ain't no Asians watching you, bro. You call them Neanderthals. You said the Asian and the white man are Neanderthals.
Was the eyes watch box. Once I exposed Tyson Fury, like I said, I didn't talk to Deontay Wilder. I didn't talk to niggas on his team. Floyd know who they all looked at. And then the reason that it blew up,
stop lying, nigga. This nigga lying his ass off.
It's because money. Once I'm like, what you mean? I lost all that damn money. That's not blowing up. So all I can say is I can do is say I said it first two. I don't know if Deontay Wilder's heart was gone. I don't know if his mind was gone because we got to fight. It does. Maybe after Deontay Wilder being hit with metal and all of that shit, the first two fights, maybe the third fight he ain't in. But I'm not gonna speak third fight. The first two form and you bet the first two fights. Somebody probably fucked around and got shot behind the first two fights. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody that fucked around and got shot. But go ahead, Si.
Okay.
Oh man, beautiful breakthrough, brother. This is good right now. Let me ask you, what happened in your last relationship if you didn't talk about that one?
Yes, sir. I don't have a problem talking about any of my relationships. And I want to let y'all know while I'm on here with Saneter, I ain't throwing no dirt on nobody. No woman that I've ever been with. I ain't type of nigga that break up with you and throw dirt.
Here we go.
And don't want nobody else to want you. That shit, that female.
Here we go.
But what I am going to do is keep it real. And especially with Saneter, because I know when I came back with me, Si, by my baby mama, then I came back with Yogini, my baby mama, so Saneter knows. So I said to say this. My previous relationship with Yogini, because a lot of y'all think my last relationship was with Golden. It wasn't with Golden. Golden into a relationship that I already had established. So you cannot ask me about it.
You beat her up and she went back to Canada. End of story.
What happened with you and Golden without asking what happened with me and Yogini? Because when I met her, I was with Yogini. And when I met him before that, I was with my son's mom. That's right or wrong. Okay.
You beat her up.
About it. This is what happened. And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody. I'm not trying to bother nobody or belittle nobody. I'm just keeping it above. Women get jealous. They get and they go out. So my son's mom.
But how? What are you talking about, nigga? What are they jealous of? Right now, they both have more than you. They both are living in houses. Even if it's with their parents, they live in a house, nigga. You live in a boarding house. My room, the room that I'm in right now, is bigger than your apartment. You have one room. Everything is in that room. The kitchen, the bathroom. The kitchen, the bathroom. You sitting in the center of that motherfucker right now. Like, what is we talking about? They both have more than you. What the fuck are we? What reason would they need to be jealous?
That I wanted stories that should dynastic and bloodline reasons and generational wealth reasons. She knew that since I was 17 years old. I jailed for a firearm that bid. My son mom came back into my life. I had about half left. Let's say
no, she didn't come back into your life. She was taking care of you while you was in jail. And when you came back, you ain't had nowhere to go. She got an apartment. So you used her until you got back on your feet. You found Yogini. You showed up with Yogini out of nowhere. She knew nothing about it. Nothing about it. You just showed up with Yogini. And as soon as you got your money, you bounced.
To be there. So out of 42 months of wrongful imprisonment, my son mom came back into my life before I came home. Mind you, I had no contact before I even went to jail. So who the fuck
she was taking care of.
When she came back into my life, she came back into my life as my best friend. She used to be three-waying bitches on the phone for me. All kinds. My thing is, I'm saying that to say this. Women can go outside and be like, well, he was cheating, or we don't know this, that, and the third. That shit is not true. My son mom, when I was in Wyoming, You and the whole three-way I was with before her on the phone. I said to say this. I don't understand why the fuck women get on stage or get in front of people and act like they don't understand what the fuck what they know. So I said to say this. My son mom came back into my life as my best friend. Now, from that point on, she wanted to be my lady. Now
Mike
I knew that my
TV,
son
what's up,
mom wanted to be
brother?
with me since we was young. So I told my son mom the same shit that I would tell any female as a man. I gave her good advice. So I'm like, you.
Shout out to Mike TV. Definitely go over there, subscribe, especially if y'all want to know about that situation with Miss Pearly. Miss Pearly. If y'all want to know that situation about Miss Pearly, he do Sarah Garvey, a whole plethora of people. Any of the scammers. He's another one. Definitely go over there. I like watching him because he do long live streams. When I'm at work, I can just put my phone in my pocket. I ain't got to keep flicking through YouTube trying to find video to watch. I can just listen to him. So shout out to Mike TV. Definitely go over there and subscribe.
I want to do polygamy. And from all of these years that we've been talking, at least up until now, and 2 years ago, or at least up until 5 years ago when I got out of jail, I didn't really see or however long it was, 2015, I really didn't see no flaw in her character. So I was like, okay.
How was your polygamy relationship? Did it work out for you?
That shit was great. The only reason I would complain about it is because 2 women that I have children with now. I feel like if I would have met Yogini before I ever knew, it wouldn't have been no issue. I feel like if I would have met Yogini before I ever met Camille, me and Yogini would still be sitting here right now, and I probably had 2-3 more.
No, she wouldn't, nigga. You beat her up. She didn't leave because of, other non-physical reasons. She left because you beat her up. You punched her in the face. You beat her up. She even texted the golden booty. I can't believe he punched me in the face. It only took one time. Golden booty, you had to knock her upside the head a couple times for her to get it. But Camille, with Yogini, you beat her up. I got the video of you explaining why you beat her up. Why you beat her up, bro? Your excuse is she hit me first. She hit me first. You were in your gym bragging. You told all 3 stories of you beating up Yogini, Camille, and Golden Booty. You told all 3 stories, and all 3 times your excuse was they hit me first. She hit me first. So I punched her in the face. I 2-pieced her. I gave her a 3-piece. I mopped her. Gave her a 3-piece nugget. Bright Street, peace and love. Make sure you're not there. Come in.
The polygamy was not the issue. Everybody over here cleanly. I'm getting money. I've been getting money. And everybody, it's no issue. All the little things. Everybody over here happy. And the only issue was bitches was jealous of Yogini. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Bitches was jealous of Yogini. They was jealous of Yogini.
Now, Yogini was the slim one.
Yogini was the one I brought down there with you that had the dreads. Yeah.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, talk to me about do you still have issues with Brother Polite? What are some of the Polite?
I ain't gonna go through it. The issues I got with Brother Polite is all right here, self-explanatory.
This is the part I woke up to. Now we up to speed to where I woke up and what? I woke up here. I saw him flicking the packet. This is exactly where I woke up and clicked on the video.
So you in there talking about you in here too. So my thing is, I got the joint from 2018. I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna say that they didn't do. Saneter didn't do this, but I'm gonna just show you the type of shit Polite do. This shit is from 2018 screenshot. This shit say PS. Look out for Saneter. He's cooking up some new info/rumors about you. You really caught a body with him. He's still hurt like a motherfucker. Gotta give you that. Ha ha ha. Now I say that to say this. Polite DM me that. And then he'll run over there and start talking shit about me over here. So my only issues with this,
bro, you saving text messages and shit? That's kind of weird. That's some Hassan Campbell shit. That's like recording conversations. You recording conversations and shit? I was gonna say, Trip C's, he talking about polite.
don't lie on my name, and we don't have a problem. Don't lie on my name. We don't have a problem. I'm not gonna stand because I got my money back. Anybody else, he did maybe 9. I should have time as a certified.
A certified. Now he's calling himself a certified attorney. Isn't that illegal? Isn't that illegal? Put a 1 in the chat if it's illegal. Hold on, we're gonna Google that. Is it illegal to call yourself a certified attorney when you're not? In the US, you can legally call yourself a lawyer or a legal advisor only if you actually are. This means that you must be an admitted member of the state bar in good standing. Holding yourself out as a lawyer if you do not hold any necessary license to practice law is a crime. Look, everybody saying the same thing. You can't do that. You can't go around saying I'm a lawyer. Let me read that back one more time for those in the back who didn't catch it. In the US, you can legally call yourself a lawyer or a legal advisor only if you are a lawyer. This means that you must be an admitted member of the state bar in good standing.
But the only time they care is when you impersonating a lawyer for legal purposes. Like if I text you and said I'm a lawyer and I'm somebody lawyer and I'm finna sue you and I'm full of shit, you can be.
But he's advertising it though.
Is he selling his services though?
Pretty much that. But if he's advertising it, why would you keep calling yourself that if you're not trying to get people to?
Cause the boy crazier than a rat in a tin shit house in the summertime.
And he did represent. Well, you can represent yourself.
But yes, it's illegal, but they don't give a shit unless you're doing something with it. Like now, if the niggas start taking patients like the little Dr. Love dude down in Florida, we got a problem. But until
he just said he was a doctor too.
Like basically, you can say whatever you want, but if you start taking money in that capacity,
hold on.
To go to jail, ain't I? My name and do not lie and say you ever.
There you go. All right, go ahead. My thing froze.
That was all I was saying. What's wrong with this mouse? As long as he ain't taking money or acting up.
I didn't hear you. That's why.
Oh, okay. As long as he ain't taking money, saying he a lawyer or acting in any type of legal capacity, they ain't gonna do shit about it. Don't even waste your time reporting that shit.
Oh, all right. I wasn't reporting. I'm just saying, can you do that? I wanted to.
I wasn't saying you. I'm
sure
just saying in general. You know,
that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
though.
Legal, but long as that nigga ain't going and giving nobody cards and shit saying he's suing them.
Do Saneter not realize that they can snatch his channel too because you're allowing this man to make false allegations on powerful people? You're making false allegations on police officers, government officials. You're making false allegations on celebrities. Do you realize that they can sue you? Look, he like this some good content. He's like, ooh, I got it.
I ain't even good content. That nigga got his Cash App smile on.
It was like the same way. Yeah, because he getting a bunch of super chats.
Exactly. That's the only reason he's smiling. He knows he full of shit.
Yeah, it's like when he brought Nature Boy
back. It off if anybody try to pull him on it, but
it's like when he brought Nature Boy back on. Like, remember when he bought Nature Boy way back on
This
it
is what
when he made
they
his
call
return?
this
He knew what he
man.
was doing.
They call this man Filthy Frank for a reason. Ain't nobody. I'm not surprised.
I'm not either.
Surprised at all.
I was just surprised that, you know, I was kind of surprised because it's like, damn, where did this come from?
He gonna pull somebody else out the dust. Watch.
I don't know if you heard earlier. This is like Dancing with the Stars, with celebrities.
He gonna pull somebody else out the dust. Look, his main workhorse got 6 more days for sounding day.
And I don't know why he trying to link back up with Young Pharaoh.
Gonna take the plea deal.
I don't know why he trying to link up with Young Pharaoh. He
look, he done ran Tazariak off. Tazariak went on there and cussed him out for like the 5th, 11th time. This one might stick. Shaka ain't fucking with him because he threw Shaka dead under the fucking bus for polite. Who he got left?
That's why he trying to grab. He tried to grab Nature Boy, and he went to jail.
Nature Boy in jail.
He trying to grab Young Pharaoh. That's why I said this is desperation on both behalves, on both parties. They desperate.
All the heavy hitting dusty hoteps are currently incarcerated, my nigga. He's
and he on the way. He on the way.
His court case over.
That man in nature was deciphered. No problem. Bring up shit, but I know what the fuck is up in here. He knows all here. He knows what's in here. He know I sued him. I won. The judgment is right there. And another thing I will say is I got to get people killed this shit. So what I would say, won the lawsuit. He know it was a lie. I don't know if they got a whole he said that I did. If nobody else to the world, you know what you said. Pull a baby girl into the room. That is not true. Because I don't want your daughter to grow up and try to pop a cap in my ass or something for something I never did. I'm dead ass because a motherfucker will do that. A motherfucker will do that. Don't have her growing up thinking I said something about her, thinking I did something, and then she see me and shoot my motherfucking ass because her dad told her I did something I didn't do. That's all I asked for, like to do. Say, nigga, I was mad at Young Pharaoh and I said some shit I ain't even say, and it ain't no problem. That's nigga, live your life.
All right, God.
You know he
damn right. Music right beside me, man.
Give me my goddamn money and give me my $276 goddamn dollars. Give me my motherfucking money.
Yeah, he gonna need that money.
Okay, what do you say, Young Pharaoh, to the people who say you are trying to be?
I know that's what I was saying earlier.
Like polite. You want to be like polite. What do you say to those?
While he live?
He said they was playing music or something next to him. He keep,
I'm saying
looking over to them.
He's standing something mighty hard in that screen. That's all I know. But I'm finna go back.
Yeah, that damn the cash apps, them super chats. That's what he looking at. Dirty Frank looking like I got another one.
This is a blood clot. This is a blood clot memorial. He good for that shit. I'm telling y'all, he watching something else in the back.
Yep.
I be in it out the chat.
Those accusations there.
I first came on the scene, and I feel like I ain't trying to like, but like I'm trying to be like and if older noble not. So
yeah, you did. Yeah, you was. You was trying to be like polite. If you wasn't trying to be like polite, then why'd you try to buy his package? Why you put the thing on your eye? Why all of a sudden? Why was you going with the black woman as God? Why were you doing everything that Polite was doing? If you weren't trying to be like Polite, you were doing literally everything that he was doing. You even put the shit on your eye.
You know what I'm saying? All great kings of history had multiple wives. All the great kings of history had.
And you did the polygamy thing after you Polite came out doing that shit.
Immense knowledge. How can like somebody that I was better than the day that I ever went against him?
How, nigga? You did everything he did, but you did it after him. I can see one thing, maybe two things could be a coincidence, but literally everything he did right after he did it, you did it.
Polite ain't never beat me in no debate. Polite ain't never beat the niggas in debates.
He definitely beat you.
Debates that I beat. Polite ain't the one that caught Nancy Pelosi. I'm the one that caught Nancy Pelosi.
No, you're not. It was some white guy.
Polite ain't the one that went up there and snatched Hillary head off. I'm the
No, you're not. It was some white guy.
one that went up there and snatched her head off. So my
Didn't do nothing. Went up where? Where did you go?
thing is, I'm not going to what else is there? Influence a lot of males.
Yeah, he influenced you, nigga. Stop lying. Nothing you do is original. How is a nigga that literally copies everything, copies and pastes everything? You literally copy and paste everything you do. Everything down to the name to down all the way down to the names of your rap songs is all copied and pasted. So how the fuck a nigga that nothing he does is original is gonna sit here and act and deny the person that influenced him the most? You was just heartbroken when he burnt you for the money. That's when he stopped being your hero. You try to buy the polite package, found out that your hero was a scammer. You actually followed in his footsteps and started scamming with just like him.
Do better in their life. I'm gonna give him his respect. But what I will say is, whatever he had going on, that's polite. That was polite in his prime. It's polite that I love seeing him prime before I get into a woman. So
The best when it comes to this nightmare.
Polite is the threat. Belongs over here. He ain't no threat over here. He ain't no threat over here.
Right. So wait for him. And then who's surfing?
He's better than polite. I mean, polite's way better than, way smarter than you.
Now he go by the name of Jabari Osaze. He is the Floyd Mayweather of the conscious community, and he's knocking everybody out. He deals with Kemet. He been to Kemet so many times, brother. Have you ever heard of this brother Jabari?
I want to say no, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but to everybody that's watching,
You're not fucking with Jabari. You're not fucking with Jabari. That's my homie. You're not fucking with Jabari. You're not fucking with. He's nowhere near Jabari level. If you debate Jabari, he's going to embarrass you.
I was drugged, so it's a lot of shit that I had to remember. I'm not gonna.
See, there I go. I was drugged. There's a lot of shit that I got to. Bro, you just gave us your whole life story. You literally just gave us a whole fucking rundown. But now you was drugged and you don't remember.
His brother Jabari.
I want to say no, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but to everybody that's watching, I was drugged. So it's a lot of shit that I had to remember. I'm not gonna lie and say I remember any and everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with y'all, the main person that I never forgot and couldn't get off my mind when I got drugged, and I don't know if she felt the same type of way about me that I feel about her, but that's K. Edwards. That's the only motherfucker I ain't never forgot since I've been drugged. But other than that, and goddamn Yogini and Madison. But other than that, I don't know if I heard of him. I want to say no, but either way it go, whoever this gentleman is, because I don't just look to pick debates or argue about things, because if he teach on Kemet and I teach on Kemet, maybe may agree. I will say to him is the meta nature from that perspective has not been deciphered. I already slapped polite ass off the table with that debate. And if he's not better than polite, if Jabari is not better than polite, I don't know if you can still see me, so my camera went off. But yeah, if Jabari is not better than polite, then a big polite subject. But my thing is, I don't, like I said, I'm not worried about whoever this is. If Jabari is not better than polite, then they would need polite. I'm gonna just be honest.
There's another young brother that's on the scene since you've been gone, Pete Harris. And I gave him the name Tank Davis because
he's setting him up, sidelining him up. Side about to line this nigga up, and he don't even know it. These niggas will rip young Pharaoh head. He's gonna embarrass himself, bro. I cannot wait to see this shit. Young Pharaoh going up against Jabari. That's gonna be totally embarrassing.
He's a hitter. I think he know age range, or he older than you. He's a little older than you, but he's a bad boy. He just not too long ago went up against Captain Tazariak and he knocked his block off. Captain Tazariak block off.
Everybody knocked Captain Tazariak block off. Captain
shit,
Tazariak is good for is being taller than you, weighing more than you, and screaming louder than you. But it's
Wow. Now he talking shit about the he lining his ass up. But that's where I'm gonna stop it at, y'all. We're gonna come back to this tomorrow. Come back and finish this up tomorrow. We got a whole lot to do. That's where I'm gonna stop it at. Oh man, this shit is crazy. I can't believe he went up there and lied like that. We're gonna cover every inch of that interview. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say, every live stream is y'all who make this live lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified. It's your boy, the one and only, Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at. You were just tuned into Ma'at TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little buddy.